Hey, Jinsu, long time no see.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay. Did you go to school today?
Yes, I did.
How many subjects did you have on this day?
Maybe four something.
Four subjects, right? So what is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is mm, uh, I don't know which is my favorite subject.
Okay, so it is confusing when it comes to choosing your favorite subject one, right? But in the near future, you can discover which is your favorite one. All right. Okay. So I have some questions for you before we start this lesson. Is that okay?
Yes.
Can you tell me? Can you tell me, or you can tell me some names of equipment, necessary equipment when you go travel. You go travel. You can climb the mountains. You can sail through the river. Okay, you can go everywhere, right? But we must need some equipment, right? So can you tell me some equipment when you go traveling?
Mm, Maybe we need to bring a
Well,
bottle.
we
Bottle.
need to clear. What is that? What is that?
What do you mean?
Okay, so you just mentioned an equipment, right? But it is so so blurry that I can't hear you clearly. Can you repeat that?
Bottle.
You need to bring a bottle of water, right?
Yes.
Yes, true. But when you go you go into the jungle, right? Must wear what we must wear.
We must wear trousers
A trouser. Okay, trousers. Anything else?
and maybe a jungle shirt.
Oh, okay. See, you can bring along raincoat, right? In case of the weather is rainy, so you may have the available raincoat. Okay. Hmm. See, do you need an umbrella? You go to the jungle.
Can you repeat it?
I mean that. Do we need to bring along an umbrella when we go to the jungle?
I think we don't need to bring an umbrella
Hmm. Why?
because we can use a raincoat.
Okay, use raincoat, right? If you have raincoat, you don't need to bring along an umbrella. So this is what you mean, right? Hmm. See, so you know that in the jungle there must have some dangerous insects. For example, poisonous snakes in the jungle, right? And um, other insects like mosquitoes. All right. Mosquito can bite you and it causes you fever, right? By mosquitoes. So do you think that we need to bring along some pills, some painkillers, or some medicine to deal with all kinds of diseases that insect cause for human beings?
Mm,
So why? Why do I still see your forehead? I just see your forehead, your face. Okay. So we need eye contact, right? Hmm. Okay. So do you think we need to bring along painkillers and some certain medicine to deal with all diseases caused by mosquitoes and some other poisonous insects in the forest or in the jungle?
Yes, we have to bring all of that
Why?
because when we go to the jungle, we have to know that it's very. We can get lost.
Ah, okay, we can get lost. We can confront we confront face with some other poisonous insects, right? Mm,
Yes,
I see. Well, you know that we must bring along some equipment help you travel, go traveling, and you can make your experience worthwhile, right? But I will share the screen right now, and we'll discover some more and more equipment, about the vocabularies of equipment we need to bring along while you are traveling. Can you see my screen, Mr. Well, no,
yes, I see.
yes. So in today's lesson, we will practice speaking skill. And in terms of speaking skill in this lesson, we will learn how to describe a photo. So this is photo description. You can describe, and speculate about a photo, right?
Yes,
Now, here, all right, let's learn some vocabulary relating to equipment. You go traveling, right? First of all, we must have what is it here? Now let's repeat after me. Say
Helmet. Helmet.
it's a helmet.
helmet, helmet.
Helmet.
Okay, good. Pay attention. We have two syllables in the word helmet, and you have to put the stress on the first syllable, and the first syllable has the stress on, right? And you have to raise the voice at the first syllable here. For example, we say helmet, helmet. All right. Next, we're gonna have what is it here?
Dinghy. Dinghy.
Dinghy.
Dinghy, dinghy. You know that dinghy is like a boat, small open boat, because there's no there's no roof here on the top of the dinghy here, so it is so called dinghy. This is a small open boat. There is no roof on this kind of boat. It's okay. Same
Yes,
thing. Next, we're gonna have
paddles, paddles,
paddles.
okay paddles, paddles. So along with the dinghy here, you must bring paddles to make this dinghy, okay? Make this dinghy move around the lake, to move around, or move across the landscape, things like that. Okay?
Yes,
So you have 2 minutes to write down all the necessary words of equipment in your notebook. Is it okay?
yes.
Okay. 2 minutes for you to write down all the words, new words in your notebook.
I'm done.
paddles,
Okay, so let's go into other equipment related to traveling. First of all, next we're gonna have
poles,
hose.
poles, poles,
Hose.
Hose. When you climb the mountain, right? You climb mountain, you need to bring along hose, help you to climb well on the mountain. Okay, so this is hose. It's okay. Next, we're gonna have rucksack.
rucksack, rucksack, rucksack,
Rucksack.
Rucksack. This is the traveling bag. You need to bring along traveling bag when you go traveling. Rucksack, because in the rucksack here, you can fit a lot of things. Your furniture. Um, there are a lot of pockets for you to fit your tiny thing. Okay, your necessities. Next, we're gonna have safety harness.
Safety harness. Safety harness. Safety harness.
Safety harness.
Okay, good. Safety harness. This is. Can you guess it? Remember, harness here. Harness. And it is like when you when you sit in a car, you sit on train, sit in the car, right? You need to wear harness. Helps you to keep you safe. Okay, to keep you safe. This is safety harness. Đai dây an toàn. Đai dây an toàn. All right, so you have some time. You have 1 minute to write down all the necessary words in your notebook.
Sorry. What is the meaning of pose?
Okay, pose in sao ấy. Ví dụ người ta leo núi, người ta sẽ dùng cái sào này để người ta có thể chọc đất này, giữ cho người ta thăng bằng khi mà người ta leo lên núi. Đấy.
Okay.
Rucksack là ba lô du lịch. Đấy. Safety harness, cái này là đai dây an toàn.
I'm done.
Okay.
poles,
Now, next, this is task one for you. We have to match two or more of the pieces equipment below each photo A to C. We have sports equipment. Now, can you read aloud all the equipment, sports equipment here? Now, read aloud.
Boost. Helmet.
No,
Dinghy.
helmet.
Helmet. Dinghy. Life jacket. Paddles. Hose. Rope. Rucksack. Safety harness.
Okay. Pay attention to the pronunciation of rucksack.
Rucksack.
Thank you. Now here, let's match each word for each photo here. Now, match two or more than two of the pieces of equipment below, right? You can choose. So you got it? You got
Yes.
5 minutes, right? Okay. So you have 5 minutes to complete. Is it okay?
Okay. And then,
Okay. So this is the easiest and the quickest way to do, right?
yes.
Okay. You're so smart. Let's check. A, we have boost, pose, pose. Where is pose? Pose here, right? Rucksack. Okay, very good. Next, we're gonna have B, helmet, dinghy, life jacket, paddles. Wow. C, have a rope. Yes, let's have a rope. Safety harness. Okay, that's all correct. I will show you the speaking strategy when it comes to speaking skill, right? You have to make sure your photo description has a simple structure. Start by saying what the photo shows in general, who, what, where, then mention interesting details. You can finish with a personal comment or some speculation. Right? Now, task 2 for you. You have to listen to 2 students describing photos A and B. Who follows the strategy better, in your opinion, right? In our opinion, you have to listen and tell me who follows the strategy better, in your opinion. Is it okay?
Yes.
Now, can you read out loud the speaking strategy here?
Speaking strategy, make sure the photo description has a simple structure. Start by saying what the photo shows in general, who, what, where, then mention interesting details. You can finish with a personal comment or some speculation.
We say personal comments. Personal comments.
Personal comment.
Okay, speculation. Speculation.
Speculation.
Okay. So, are you ready to listen?
Yes.
But first, we have to repair your white paper and then your pen. You can catch up with all the details in this audio. And let's write some necessary information relating to picture the photo A and photo B. And well, after all, let's tell me who follows the strategy better, okay? Now let's get started. Ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Lesson 2G, Exercises 2 and 3. Student 1.
Please describe the photo. Well, on the left there are some trees, and in the centre there's a woman walking along. She's hiking somewhere. It looks like a forest. She's holding a pole in each hand, and she's wearing a rucksack, I think. At the bottom of the picture, you can see that it's a really muddy path, but the woman doesn't look worried. She seems to be having a good time. Thank you.
Student 2.
Please describe the photo.
The photo shows 5 people in a dinghy. They're white water rafting on a river. In the top left corner of the photo, there is a man leaning out of the boat. In the foreground, there's a lot of water. The man at the back of the dinghy is trying to guide the dinghy with his paddle. The other 4 people aren't helping very much. It looks as if they're new to it. They're all wearing the same life jackets and helmets. I imagine they're doing this as a holiday activity.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's listen again and you can follow structure here. You have to start by saying what the photo shows in general. Who, what, where. And you must tell me who, what, where in each photo here. Okay? So now let's listen again and answer the question. So okay?
Okay.
Lesson 2G. Exercises 2 and 3. Student 1.
Please describe the photo. Well, on the left there are some trees, and in the centre there's a woman walking along. She's hiking somewhere. It looks like a forest. She's holding a pole in each hand, and she's wearing a rucksack, I think. At the bottom of the picture, you can see that it's a really muddy path, but the woman doesn't look worried. She seems to be having a good time. Thank you.
Student 2.
Please describe the photo.
The photo shows 5 people in a dinghy. They're white water rafting on a river. In the top left corner of the photo, there is a man leaning out of the boat. In the foreground, there's a lot of water. The man at the back of the dinghy is trying to guide the dinghy with his paddle. The other 4 people aren't helping very much. It looks as if they're new to it. They're all wearing the same life jackets and helmets. I imagine they're doing this as a holiday activity.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. A picture. The photo A is she's the photo A. Photo A follows the strategy of why.
In the photo, there are some tree, and the woman is hiking. She bring a pole and wearing a rucksack. She is hiking in the forest. At the bottom,
Okay, see. Well, you can you can get clear about photo A and photo B, right? Even though, but you have to remember that in this photo, in photo A, the speaker describe it very shortly, right? Describe this picture briefly. But in picture B, in the photo B, they describe longer. So the speaker describes longer, right? Okay.
yes.
So, and the speaker uh, also gives his personal comments about this man, right? And other people are feeling now like other people aren't get involved, didn't get involved to task, things like that. And student A follows the strategy better. Okay, because not only they give the background, they describe the background, the people here, how many people are there in the picture, right? And but also they also give some personal comments about this picture. So student A follows strategy. Okay? Now, this is task 3. Let's complete the phrases for describing a photo with the words below. You need to use some words more than once. Then listen again and check. First of all, you have to complete. Then I will turn on the audio for you to check all your answers. Okay. So let's use some words here in this hint box. All right. Finish.
Maybe yes.
Okay, I'll check with you. To describe a photo, right? You can use some certain phrases to talk about, to describe a picture, a photo, things like that. Here, let's check. But first, you have to listen to the audio first, and then you can recheck your answers, recorrect your answer. All right?
Okay.
Lesson 2G. Exercises 2 and 3. Student 1.
Please describe the photo. Well, on the left there are some trees, and in the centre there's a woman walking along. She's hiking somewhere. It looks like a forest. She's holding a pole in each hand, and she's wearing a rucksack, I think. At the bottom of the picture, you can see that it's a really muddy path, but the woman doesn't look worried. She seems to be having a good time. Thank you.
Student 2.
Please describe the photo.
The photo shows 5 people in a dinghy. They're white water rafting on a river. In the top left corner of the photo, there is a man leaning out of the boat. In the foreground, there's a lot of water. The man at the back of the dinghy is trying to guide the dinghy with his paddle. The other 4 people aren't helping very much. It looks as if they're new to it. They're all wearing the same life jackets and helmets. I imagine they're doing this as a holiday activity.
Thank you.
Okay, so can you recorrect your answers basing on the audio here? Okay, number 1, the photo shows. Very good. Number 2, in the foreground, background, in the top, okay, in the top left corner, or in the bottom right corner, right? We use at the top, bottom, the top, or at the bottom, on the left, right. Yes, in the center. Very good. Looks like. What is that here? It shows like, or we can use it shows like, or it looks like something. It looks like, or it shows like, seems as if they are. Okay, it seems, or it looks as if they are doing something. She seems to be. She seems to be kind. She seems to be terrified by someone else, something. Okay. So this is task 4. In task 4, you have to describe photos A, B, follow the advice in speaking strategy, use phrases from task 3, and here are your phrases. I will send all the phrases here in Zala application, and you have to open Zala application and check out for all phrases, and then use them to talk about picture A and picture B, describe picture A, picture B. You can choose one of them. This lesson, I require you to describe picture A or picture B. Depends on you. Is it okay?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Well then, so this is the end of our lesson today. Thank you very much for attending this lesson. And next time, you have to try to join this lesson sooner, okay? So you can have the full time for this lesson. Okay. So
Okay.
bye-bye. See you next time. Have a nice day.